So on seat 1 we have Avinash, on seat 2 we have Nick, on seat 3 we have Ferril, on seat 4 we have Akshay. So we start.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first question of round 1 comes to Avinash. Here it is. The first circle of hell in Dante's Inferno is home to the unbaptized and the virtuous pagan. Which 12th century Muslim ruler, known for his chivalry and opposition to certain religious campaigns of the time, is encountered here?
Saladin.
Saladin is correct. And here comes your next question, Avinash. Which space observatory operated by ESA from 2009 to 2013 studied the cosmic microwave background (CMB) by mapping its anisotropies? It is named after a German physicist who derived the formula of black body radiation, which forms the basis of CMB research.
Kirchhoff.
Kirchhoff is wrong. Passes to Nick.
Pass.
Nick passes. Ferril.
Planck.
Max Planck is correct. This is Planck. And good steal by Ferril. And Nick, here comes your two questions. What type of cake popularized in Britain forms the basis of most decorated cake and is known for its sharp, airy texture and ability to soak up flavors and fillings such as jam, preserves, and custard sauce? It is made with egg white, flour, and sugar.
Sponge.
Sponge cake is correct. Here comes your next question. Okay, there's a picture here. See it? I Always Loved You by Robin Oliveira is a fictional biography about an artist and her relationship with Edgar Degas after she moved to Paris following the American Civil War. Which artist depicted in this painting by Edgar Degas?
Seurat.
Can you repeat once?
Seurat.
Can you spell it for me, the next name?
Surrat.
No, that's wrong. Question passes to Akshay.
Mary Cassatt.
Mary Cassatt is correct. That is the correct answer. Mary Cassatt. That's why I give you spell it so that I couldn't understand. Ferril, here comes your two questions. Which mathematical term concerned with the type of number derives from a Latin term meaning untouched or intact? It was formed by adding a prefix implying no in the Latin word tangere, that means to touch. Ten seconds. I need an answer, Ferril, otherwise I have to pass.
Tangent.
Tangent is wrong. Question passes to Avinash.
Intangible.
Intangible is wrong. Question passes to Nick.
Pass.
Nick passes. Akshay.
Pass.
Okay.
Myself.
This is integer.
Nice.
Integer is formed from the Latin word in plus tangere. And here comes your next question, Ferril. Which object inspired the bottle design of Carolina Herrera's Good girl. The object is named after a type of Italian dagger with a long slender blade and a needle-like point.
I'll go for machete.
Machete is wrong. Question passes to Nick.
Stiletto.
Stiletto is correct. And Akshay, here are your first two questions of round one. The Battle of Surfaces was an exhibition match played at the Palma Arena between Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer on a specially prepared half grass, half clay court. What type of sporting arena was converted to host this match?
Velodrome.
Velodrome is correct. Cycling races takes place. And Akshay, here comes your next question. The canals of Hubbers are a series of microscopic tubes that allows blood vessels and nerves to travel through the outermost region of which group of rigid structures to supply the osteocytes. These structures comes in various shape and sizes.
Bones.
Bones is correct. Osteocytes are in bones. That's correct. And here comes your next question, Akshay.
No, Avinash.
Avinash, sorry, Avinash. We're done with the first round. Avinash, here comes your first question. Douglas Jones is an American actor best known for portraying non-human roles. For playing which character in a 2007 superhero sequel was he required to wear a monochrome suit with facial expression rendered later using CG? The alliterative two-word name of the character can be used to refer to an elderly browser of the internet.
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer is correct. From the movie Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. And here comes your next question, Avinash. Which Dutch field hockey legend, nicknamed the Executioner because of his deadly strikes and precision set plays, was top scorer at the 1976 Olympics with 11 goals?
Pass.
Passes to Nick.
Pass.
Passes to Ferril.
Pass.
Passes to Akshay.
Pass.
Okay, a tough one. This is Paul Lidgens, one of the hockey legend. And here comes your next question. Nick, here is your first question. In 2009, the European Space Agency launched the then largest infrared space observatory. Which German-born British astronomer is it named after? He discovered the infrared spectrum in 1800.
Herschel.
Can you repeat?
Herschel.
Herschel is correct. William Herschel is correct. And here comes your next question. Henry Dunant was inspired to form the International Committee of the Red Cross after he witnessed the suffering of wounded soldiers following which 1859 battle that was fought between the Franco-Sardian alliance and the Austrian army. The decisive engagement played a crucial part in the process of Italian unification.
Solferino.
Yeah, this is Battle of Solferino. That's correct. 2-on-2 for Nick. And Ferril, here comes your two questions. Which central holy scripture of a religion from the Indian subcontinent has its key sections classified according to the ragas, in which the hymns are to be sung? There are 31 single ragas and 29 mixed or Mishrit ragas, that combines 2 or 3 ragas together?
Puranas.
The Puranas is wrong. Question passes to Akshay.
Guru Granth Sahib.
Guru Granth Sahib is correct. Ferril, here comes your next question. Season 2, Episode 3 of the TV series House features a patient who drops from the roof of a building. The doctors tries their best but still cannot put the patient back together to its previous self. What is the rhyming title of this episode?
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty is correct. Good one. And Akshay, here comes your 2 questions. There is a recent spike in tourist trips from Shelal to Wadi Halfa, retracing the route taken by the SS Karnak. Some even bring the experience of the leisurely stay at the old contract hotel. Which creative work that used a similar tourist spike to 85 years ago is the basis of these trips? Ten seconds.
Lost Horizon.
Lost Horizon is wrong. Question passes to Avinash.
Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile.
Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile is correct. Recently made into a movie. And here comes your next question, Akshay. Just show you the picture also. This is the city coat of arms of Murmansk, northwest Russia. What natural phenomena is the group of yellow lines meant to signify?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis is correct. Good one. Akshay holds on to his lead after 2 rounds. The first question for Avinash of round 3. Which cranial nerve passes through the fallopian canal and helps in expressing feelings of doubt, happiness, and anger, amongst others? It gets its name from the region of the human body it passes through. Ten seconds.
Audiovestibular.
Audiovestibular is not the correct answer. Nick,
Pass.
Ferril,
Vagus nerve. Vagus. Vagus.
that's wrong. Akshay,
Cheek nerve.
cheek. I cannot give you the points there. It's not cheek. Just give me 1 second. Hello?
Olfactory. Trigeminal.
Hello?
Occipital.
Sorry, can we so I cannot give you the point for cheek nerve. That the answer that I have are 2 things. One is the facial nerve, the other is 7th cranial nerve. Cheek nerve does not get the point. And Avinash, here comes your next question. What mathematical term comes from a Latin word for money paid as a gift or gratuity. It is used to refer to a theorem which is established by the proof of another, generally more notable theorem. $10.
Donative.
No. Quite a creative answer. Nick?
Pass.
Ferril?
Corollary.
Corollary is correct. Corollary is correct. It comes from the Latin word corollarium. And Nick, here comes your 2 questions for round 3. Which Pakistani field hockey legend, dubbed as King of Drag Flick, was top scorer at the 2000 and the 2004 Olympics with 10 and 11 goals respectively?
Khan.
Khan is wrong.
Pass.
Avinash? Avinash passes. Ferril?
Pass.
Ferril passes. Akshay?
Abbas.
Okay, I'll give you the point. This is Sohail Abbas.
Sohail Abbas.
Yeah, I will give you the, because Abbas is the keyword that I have. I will give you the point here. Sohail Abbas, one of the legends of hockey. Nick, here comes your next question. What object, integral to the spade of modern civilization, inspired the bottle design of Gallup de Hermes? The object gets its name from a combination of Old English word for to ascend and rope.
Stirrup.
Stirrup is correct. An excellent answer. I'll just so you can see here the Hermes logo also features a carriage, and the perfume is called Gallup. Nice answer by Nick. Ferril, here comes your 2 questions. For his role in thus far unreleased remake of which film, celebrating its centenary in 2022, does Doug Jones require to wear pale makeup and dental prosthetics? The film features an antagonist who gets his name from the Hungarian word orlog, which means devil.
I will go for Dracula.
Dracula is the wrong answer. Nick?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu is correct. Nosferatu is correct. Good answer. Good steal. And here comes your next question, Ferril. In Dante's Inferno, the 9th circle of hell is reserved for sinner guilty of treason. Unsurprisingly, Brutus and Dash are condemned to suffer here for the assassination of Julius Caesar. So who is this traitor? His name has got 7 letters in it.
Caligula.
Caligula is wrong. Avinash?
Cassius.
Cassius is correct. This is Cassius and Brutus who were responsible for killing Julius Caesar. And Akshay, here comes your 2 questions for this round. Okay. Which sponge cake found in traditional British and Irish cookery is named after a sweet wine that takes its name from a group of islands in Western Europe? Its name might remind you of the Sanskrit word for wine.
Madeira.
Madeira is correct. And here comes your next question. Okay. Dash National Dialogue Quartet was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2015 for consolidating democratic gains and producing a historic constitution following a political crisis in 2013-14. Which geopolitical event in North Africa led to this political crisis? Country name is accepted.
Arab Spring.
Arab Spring is wrong. Nick?
Pass.
Nick passes. Avinash?
This is the Tunisian National Dialogue Quartet.
Yeah.
Tunisia.
I'll give you Tunisia is correct. The thing was called Jasmine Revolution. It was the Jasmine Revolution. So here comes your question, Avinash, for the round 4. First one. This is the flag of an African city. It depicts which mega project that has been synonymous with the city since 1970. Show you the picture. Here is the picture. So what mega project is being talked here?
Say Aswan Dam.
You say it correct. This is Aswan Dam. Aswan High Dam is correct. Here comes your next question. Okay. The Alpine resort town, which hosted the Winter Olympics in 1928 and 1948, has also held golf tournaments, cricket on ice, and its frozen lake is the regular venue for the Snow Polo World Cup. Which Swiss town is this?
Saint Moritz.
Saint Moritz is correct. 2-on-2 for Avinash on this round, and he is in the joint lead. Nick, here comes your 2 questions for this round. To bring to life his role in which 2010's Academy Award winning film did Doug Jones have to sit through a 3-hour makeup process that involved a skin-tight suit, glued on appendages, and mechanical gills?
The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water is correct. He played the creature in The Shape of Water. And Nick, here comes your next question. The Masjid al-Qiblatain in Medina is known for its Islamic tradition as the location where the Prophet and his followers are directed in the verse to pray towards Mecca. Before this revelation, the Qibla was held to be the direction of Dash, which is a 9-letter word, guided by the practice followed by Medina by another Abrahamic religion. Which city? Fill in the blank.
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem is wrong. Question passes to Ferril.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is correct. This is Jerusalem. That's the choice between 2 cities. And with that point, Ferril, you are on 4. And here comes your 2 directs. Okay, I'll just show you the picture also. One of the tales in this biography of Juan Pareja is about his first trip to the Vatican with his master in 1650. His master allegedly painted Juan as practice and as proof of his skill before executing which other famous portrait that had a series of screaming interpretations 3 centuries later. Ten seconds.
Vermeer's self-portrait.
It is not a self-portrait.
Vermeer's? No.
No, Vermeer's self-portrait is wrong. Nick?
Portrait of the Pope.
Prompt. I need a much more specific answer.
Innocent the 10th.
That is correct. Pope Innocent the 10th is correct. Give you the point there. Ferril, here comes your next question by Diego Velasquez. In 1989, the high precision parallax collecting satellite became the first space observatory dedicated to precision astrometry, the accurate measurement of celestial objects. What acronym that pays tribute to an ancient Greek astronomer who founded trigonometry is used to refer it? You can name the astronomer also. Ten seconds.
Eratosthenes.
Is wrong. Question passes to Nick.
Pass.
Question passes to Akshay.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras is wrong. Question passes to Avinash. Avinash, I need an answer.
Pass.
Okay. Pass. I'll show you the answer. This is a person.
Start with H, no? Yeah, Hipparch.
Yes. Hipparch, so you can say high precision parallax collecting satellite. That all that acronym is. So Hipparchus is the person who is. So if possibly it was nearer to that, I would have given the points. Okay. And so Akshay, here comes your questions. Okay. Centered around the Christmas season, Season 4, Episode 10 of House deals with a critically ill mother who needs a bone marrow transplant, but refuses to allow her daughter to be tested for the match. House uncovers that the daughter was adopted and the mother has hidden this from her. Identify the title of the episode by removing one letter from a title of a 1946 film. Ten seconds, Akshay.
Pass.
Okay, question passes to Nick.
Pass.
Nick passes to Avinash.
Pass.
To Ferril.
Pass.
Okay, the 1946 film is It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a
And the
wonderful
title
lie.
of the thing is It's a Wonderful Lie. Okay, Akshay, your last question of the round 4, halfway stage. The present tune of the India's national song, Vande Mataram, is set appropriately to which Hindustani raga? The raga's nationalistic name brings to one's mind a sense of land and therefore evokes a patriotic emotion. Ten seconds.
The Dakhni.
No, that's wrong. Nick,
Pass.
Avinash,
Pass.
Ferril.
Bharata.
No, this is not Rag Bharata. This is more generic. This is Rag Desh. Rag Desh. So we are done with half of the quiz. Still very, very close. Nick has a slight 1 point lead over Avinash and Akshay. Ferril has a little catch up to do. So we start round 5. Here comes your first question, Avinash. This is a still from the 2016 ballet Strapless. The ballet is based on a 2004 book of the same name, about which painting that caused a huge scandal when it was first exhibited in the 1880s.
Portrait of Madame X.
I will give you the point. It's called only Madame X, but I will give you the point. It is Portrait of Madame X. I'll just show you the answer also. So
Don't
this
think
is
that's yeah.
Sir, this is the picture. The novel was by Deborah Davis. Okay, moving on to the next question, Avinash. The first conference on science and world affairs proposed by Joseph Rotblat and Bertrand Russell was scheduled to take place in India in December 1956. But it was cancelled and eventually took place at Pugwash, Nova Scotia. Which geopolitical issue in the Middle East, along with the Hungarian uprising, led to its being cancelled in India?
Suez Crisis.
Suez Crisis is a very good answer. That's correct. The second Arab-Israeli war. Nick, here comes your two questions of round 5. The canals of herring are parts of outflow systems of which dark green to yellowish brown fluid produced by the liver. It aids in digestion of the lipid in the small intestine. Ten seconds.
Hepatin.
It's wrong. Question passes to Avinash.
Bile.
Bile or gall is correct. Bile is correct. Nick, here comes your next question. Which novel about the lives and struggles of the Cossacks that lived near the Titular River was initially published in the October magazine between 1928 to 1932? The Tranquil River, described in the title, is not to be confused with the paternal title used for someone with an undeniable preposition.
Pass.
10 seconds. Okay, you passes to Ferril.
Godfather.
Godfather is wrong. Akshay,
Pass.
Avinash.
Pass. Pass.
Okay, this is And Quite Flows the Dawn by Mikhail Chokolov. So that's why the Tranquil River, because of Quite, and of course the other thing was Godfather only, referred to as the Dawn here. Ferril, here comes your two questions. Cotail is an online service which allows faraway devotees to send emails, fax, text messages, and tweets to which famed destination? The earliest account of the location being used for this purpose is attributed to the Rabbi Chaim Ibn Athar in the mid-18th century. Ten seconds. I need an answer, Ferril.
Temple of Solomon.
He's wrong. Nick,
Wailing Wall.
Wailing Wall is correct, also known as the Burak Wall or the Western Wall. That's correct. Ferril, here comes your question. Which Indian field hockey legend, known for practicing under moonlight, was the top scorer at the 1928 Olympics with 14 goals?
Pass.
Okay. Nick,
Pass.
Akshay,
Dhyan Chand.
Dhyan Chand is correct.
Yeah.
Chand is me.
Damn.
Dhyan Chand, moonlight was the clue.
Damn.
And Akshay, your two questions. The first one. For his role as a title character, in which 2006 film did Doug Jones required to wear a suit with several mechanical moving prosthetics as well as to walk on stilts to give his character a 7-foot frame? The film features a scene paying tribute to a famous 19th century Spanish painting.
Constantine.
Constantine is wrong. Question passes to Nick.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth is correct. I will show you the picture also. The thing which he pays tribute to is the painting Goya's Saturn devouring his son. So this is the painting which is there. Nice point by Nick. And here comes your question. In 1999, NASA launched an X-ray observatory designed to detect emission from high-energy regions of the universe, which Nobel Prize-winning Indian-American physicist known for his work in stellar structure and dynamics does the mission name pay tribute to?
Chandrasekhar.
Subramaniam Chandrasekhar is correct. We're done with 5 rounds, till it's very close. And here comes your question, Avinash. What type of tall ancient Greek or Roman jar with 2 handles and a narrow neck inspired the bottle design of Giauders by Christian Dior? These jars were primarily used to store wine.
Amphora.
Amphora is correct. And here comes your next question. Okay. Which light sponge cake was baked to celebrate the wedding of Princess Victoria to Prince Louis in 1884? It gets its name from the German town that was the seat of the prince's family.
Battenberg.
2 on 2 for Avinash. He's doing pretty well on his direct. Nick, here comes your 2 directs. Known as the Brickyard Crossing Golf Club, this golf course has 14 holes outside and 4 holes inside which other sporting venue? Show you the picture of the sporting venue again. This is the picture.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway is correct. You can see the pagoda there. Gives you the clue. And here comes your next question. Season 2, episode 4 of House features a doctor who is self-diagnosed himself with tuberculosis. The episode centers around the dilemma of whether the diagnosis is correct or not. What is the title of the episode? A play on a famous soliloquy.
TB or not TB?
Yeah.
TB or not TB is correct. From to be or not to be. Ferril, here comes your 2 questions. Médecins Sans Frontières, or Doctors Without Borders, were conceptualized after a number of French doctors volunteered to work in a hospital at which secessionist state that had declared its independence from Nigeria in 1967. In 1970, the Igbo majority state rejoined Nigeria.
Niger.
Niger is wrong. Question passes to Avinash.
Pass.
Nick?
Biafra.
Yeah, this is Republic of Biafra. That's correct. And here comes your next question, Ferril. Okay. The national capital flag depicts the mythical bird Garuda. Which national capital's flag depicts the mythical bird Garuda? The people of this country refers to Garuda as Khangard, as a sign of respect.
Mongolia. Ulaanbaatar.
Ulaanbaatar is correct. And the forehead of the Garuda features as the Swayambhu. That's also depicted in the flag of the Mongolia. I'll just show you the same thing because they have done the work here. Here is the Swayambhu, which is on the flag. And here comes the next question to Akshay. In 1993, King Hussein of Jordan sold one of his houses in London to personally fund the high volume of precious metal required for the refurbishment of which structure in Jerusalem?
Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Al-Aqsa Mosque is wrong. Avinash?
Pass.
Nick?
Kaaba.
Kaaba is wrong. Ferril?
The temple on the Dome of the Rock.
The Temple of the Dome of Rock is correct. I would have accepted Kabat al-Sakhara also. I have been clearly told don't prompt or accept Al-Aqsa Mosque. Akshay, here comes your next question. Okay. Which forward with the surname similar to a Woodstock performer was the top scorer of the men's field hockey event at the 2020 Olympics? He scored 14 goals, while guiding Belgium to the gold medal.
Jagger.
No, it's not Jagger. Avinash?
Pass.
Nick?
Pass.
Ferril?
Hendrix.
Yeah, you choose the right person. This is a guy called Alexander Hendricks, and the performer being Jimi Hendrix. Good choice. And we are done with 6 rounds. Ferril, so Ferril is at 7, Akshay at 9, Avinash at 12, and Nick at 13. 16 more questions to go. And here comes the first question for Avinash. What 2 words prefix the ragas Todi, Malhar, and Sarang, as created and interpreted by the 16th century musician whose real name was Ramtan?
Tansen.
Prompt?
Oh,
I want the 2-word prefix.
yeah. Yeah, pass.
I need an answer. Okay.
No,
Akshay?
Pass.
Nick?
Pass.
Ferril?
Pass.
Okay, so Tansen was affectionately called Mia. So it was called Miyaki Todi, Miyaki Todi, Miyaki Malhar, Miyaki Sarang. Here comes your next question. Season 4, episode 5 of House revolves around a patient who is thought to be faking his syndrome. It was later revealed that he is incapable of asserting his own identity. Instead, he takes on the personality of the most dominant person in the room. What title, with the same word repeating and borrowed from a daily query a character from a fairy tale, does the episode have?
Okay, mirror, mirror on the wall. So mirror, mirror.
Yeah, I'll give you the point. That's mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of the all? So that's correct. And Nick, here comes your 2 questions. Okay. The official flag of which city was introduced in 1973 in recognition of the 25th anniversary of Tuanzisua Radio? The city served as the capital of the Inca Empire from the 13th century until the 16th century Spanish conquest. This is the flag.
Tenochtitlan.
No, that's wrong. Avinash?
Pass.
Akshay?
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu is the same wrong answer that I gave. Ferril?
Mexico City.
Is wrong. This is a city in Peru called Cusco. Cusco. Cuzco. Okay, Nick, here comes your next question. The term used in what type of angle in geometry can be traced to a Latin word meaning beaten down to the point of being dull? The word is also used in English to describe someone who is annoyingly insensitive or slow to understand.
Obtuse.
Obtuse or the obtuse angle is correct. That's a good point. Ferril, here comes your 2 questions. Which biscuit-sized cake with a sponge base is named after a variety of fruit that flavors it? The fruit in turn is named after an ancient port city of the Middle East.
Jaffa.
Jaffa, after Jaffa orange, after the city of Jaffa. That's correct. And Ferril, here comes your next one. Okay. The canals of Lambert are microscopic collateral airways between terminal bronchioles and which tiny balloon-shaped structure that surrounds it. It means little cavity in Latin.
Alveoli.
Alveoli or alveolus is correct. 2 on 2, that's a good one. And Akshay, here comes your 2 questions of round 7. Here's the picture. Which Quattrocento Carmelite priest, known for his depiction of chubby infant Jesus, is the subject of this fictionalized biography? Notorious for his lustful nature and numerous affairs, he eloped with a novitiate nun with whom he had a son, who went on to become a famous artist as well. The name of this book is The Painter of Souls by Philip Cassan, and that's one of the paintings that he has done. Ten seconds.
Lucas Cranach the Elder.
Good guess, but that's wrong. Passes to Avinash.
Pass.
Passes to Nick.
Pass.
Passes to Ferril.
Look like Reuben, but I'll say Reuben.
Reuben is wrong. I will just show you the answer. This is Fra Filippo Lippi, and his son was Filippino Lippi. I would have given point for Lippi. So we are done with no. We have one more question left for Akshay. Condemned to the eighth circle of hell in Dante's Inferno are people accused of fraud and deception, who, along with Diomedes, is punished here for the stratagem of the Trojan horse, for persuading Achilles to sail for Troy, and for the theft of the sacred statue of Pallas.
Sign on.
Sinon is wrong. Avinash?
Ajax.
Ajax is wrong. Nick?
Pass.
Nick passes. Ferril?
Odysseus.
Odysseus or
Ah.
Ulysses is correct. Odysseus or Ulysses is correct. I would have went for Ulysses also. That's correct. So we are now done with 8 rounds. And here we start with the last round, last 8 questions. Avinash, your first one. The Cannacle on Mount Zion is an upper room of a building that also houses the tomb of King David of Israel. As this Latin root would suggest, the Cannacle is believed to be the site of what biblical event? Ten seconds. I will need an answer now, Avinash.
The Last Supper.
That's an excellent answer. Not many events take place in a room in the Bible, and that's the right answer. This is the Last Supper. Calaculum is the Latin word for dining room. And here comes your question, Avinash. Next one. Okay. Which historical novel, one of the greatest work written in a particular Indian language, refers to the moniker given to the emperor when he was miraculously saved when he fell into a certain river as a child? Published in a serial form between 1950 and 1954, it is set to be adapted into a much anticipated movie later this year.
Pass.
Okay. Just wait. Passes to Nick.
Pass.
Passes to Akshay.
Ponniyin Selvan.
Is correct. Ponniyin Selvan, the next movie of Mani Ratnam, based on the life of Raja Raja Chola. And Nick, here comes your 2 questions. Ragmala painting is visual representation of the mood of the ragas. Which Hindustani morning raga, one of the 6 pregnant raga, is usually represented aptly by the image of Lord Shiva? The solemn and calm raga finds visual expression with Parvati applying cooling sandalwood on Shiva's body.
Pass.
Okay, passes to Avinash.
Pass.
Passes to Akshay.
Pass.
Passes to Ferril.
Revati.
Revati is wrong.
Is it
So
Darbar?
this is another name of Shiva. Shiva is also called, this is Raga Bhairab.
Bhairav.
Bhairab is the name of Shiva. So that is this. I would have prompted on Bhairavi if you had got it, but that's okay. Okay, so here is your next one. Which medieval Italian nobleman is condemned by Dante to the second circle of hell for lustful behavior? She suffers here along with her lover, Paolo, which the couple also immortalized by Auguste Rodin in his sculpture, The Kiss. I will accept in this case the first name also.
Laura.
Laura is wrong. Question passes to Avinash.
Pass.
Akshay.
Francesca.
Francesca is correct. She was also known as Francesca the Rimini or Francesca the Polenta. I would have given either. So the last 4 questions, and here comes the question for Ferril. Okay. Polar Take Big Air at blank, which is a 6-letter word, was a big air snowboarding and skiing competition that took place on February 11th to 12th, 2016. At which famous sporting venue was this held? Blank is a part of the answer. Look at the image. The image is very helpful. Okay. 10 seconds.
The Bird's Nest Stadium.
Bird's Nest Stadium does not fit the 6-word 6 thing, but that's a good guess. Avinash?
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park is a great answer. You can see the green monster walls which are there, which is very, very prominent in Fenway Park. An excellent answer, Avinash. And here comes the next question for Ferril. Okay. Okay. This is Andrigard, a town constructed by film director Emir Kuristika, based on the locations described in the best known novel by a 1961 Nobel Prize winner Ivo Andrić. Which novel, named after a 16th century structure built in the order of Grand Vizier Muhammad Pasha Solkovic? This is the picture of it.
Palace of Mirrors.
Is wrong. Question passes to Avinash.
Pass.
Avinash passes. Nick
Hagia Sophia.
is wrong. Akshay.
Pass.
This is a tough one. This is the bridge on the Drina. Drina. D-R-I-N-A. I will just show you the answer also. This is this bridge on the Drina. And we come to the last 2 questions. Here comes your question, Akshay. What type of geometric shape is derived from a Greek word meaning stirred up or hooda? When a piece of ground is stirred up, the surface would become uneven, and this was later associated with a Greek word. It is also the name of group of 3 muscles in the neck that are unequal in length.
Scalene.
Scalene is correct. This is scalene or scalene triangle. And here comes your last question. Okay, see the picture. The picture is helpful. What object inspired the bottle design of Victor and Rolf's flower bomb? The object got its name due to its resemblance to a many-seeded food that originally grew abundantly in the Mediterranean.
Hand grenade.
Hand grenade is correct, from pomegranate. And we come to the end of the quiz.